Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I look a little bit different, hopefully. I am paying Meghan Trainor as a celebrity judge for my school's talent show, and I feel a little bit crazy. So I have gone through the steps of how I got to this, and obviously my final outfit that I am wearing for the performance. It's kind of feels pretty crazy. There's the nerves about wearing an outfit that's definitely outside my comfort zone at 40, trying to act like, you know, someone in their young 20s. And I have recently lost like 70 kilos, so it's still trying to feel okay about how I look. I look in the mirror and it's difficult to accept what's staring back at me. I hope you enjoy the process that I put together, and I hope you think I did an okay job and I might be able to pull off being Meghan at the performance. And so the first thing I'm going to do in becoming Meghan is lose 15 odd years. No, I obviously can't do that. So I am going to do my base. Now this is obviously for a performance, so my base is going to be much matter and heavier than I would normally wear on a day-to-day basis, but it is going to have to stand up under concert lights. So we may as well get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime. I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's a silicone-based primer, a lot more mattifying than the hydrating primers I tend to use, but it will do good for, obviously, what I am trying to achieve. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. The thing about the silicone primers, it always feels so smooth once you do it, but I struggle with, because I am drier skinned, by the end of the day it's not so pretty because it collects in my dry patches. I then am going to take the Photo Finish pore minimizer on the Smashbox as well, just down the centre. I'm trying to blur 15 years of age, extra age. I don't think I'm going to be able to do miracles, but we're going to try. So for foundation, the one I'm going to be using is the Urban Decay All Nighter. Now this is way too dry on me normally. I usually have to hydrate my skin like crazy, but it should hopefully work for what we want for this. It's nicely full coveraged. Hopefully it'll hide all of my wrinkles. This tends to oxidize a little bit orange too, so that hopefully will counteract with the lights and make me look less pale, which is kind of good. So the things that normally I don't love about this should be helpful for the performance. So the next thing I'm going to do is try and create a little bit of Meghan's. She's got quite a heart-shaped face. So we're going to try and do a bit of contouring just to change my face, you know, as little, well, I guess as best I can to change my face to reflect as her face shape. So I'm using the contour cream from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and narrow my chin. So I'm going to kind of bring it down. She also has quite distinct like cheek lines here, so I'm going to try and represent that. She has quite a long, narrow nose that kind of comes down at the end. So I'm going to go down the side of my nose. And look crazy right now. I'm going to take it in underneath to try and make that tip stand out more. And then the last thing is she's got a very prominent jawline here. So I'm going to just go in underneath my jawline. And so I'm going to take my sponge and just gently blend this out. We might have to go back in and re-intensify. And remember, it's going to be slightly exaggerated because it is going to be for under concert lights. So I'm going to do some highlighting now to bring out the parts that I really want to be noticeable. So I'm trying to bring out the tip of my nose. Might as well conceal while I'm here. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter foundation. Trying to bring out that chin. When I'm doing this, I'm bringing it out onto the chin. I don't want it to go over, obviously, the shading that I've put in place. I'm going to just take some translucent powder now and set this out and kind of just soften those where those contour and highlights were placed. So I'm just taking the Laura Mercier setting powder. You can still see that with that I've still got that kind of chin. It feels really weird. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I feel like it's like kind of standing out, but that's the look I'm going for. And obviously the tip of my nose is quite prominent now. So what I'm going to do is I might as well finish the face. Now Meghan doesn't tend to wear like a lot of bronzer or contour. So I'm just going to take the Physicians Formula Sexy Booster Bronzer and just lightly kind of run a little bit just along the side. But she certainly doesn't use any contouring. Then I'm going to take just a soft pink blush. Most of the photos just use a soft blush. So I've got the Revlon blush in pink blush. I'm just going to take that. I am going to put a bit of highlighter on. I'm going to go for a fairly intense highlighter. Hopefully it'll pick up nicely on stage. So I've got the Tarte highlighter in Exposed. And I'm going to put that at the tip of my nose because that's what I'm trying to bring forward. Down on my chin. Just a little bit on my forehead. All things I don't normally do, so it feels kind of weird. Just running it over with my powder brush just to soften it out. Okay, onto the eyes. We're just going to do, she tends to, what I've seen is keep like a quite soft classic eye with winged liner. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to zoom in. So I'm going to start off with my Soft Ochre paint pot from MAC just to prime my lids. I'm going to run a little bit through my brows as well because she's has quite blonde brows, so I'm just going to run through that. I'm just going to run it through them just to lighten them a touch. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my Tartelette in Blooms, just a classic neutral palette, and I'm going to go down with Flower Child. I'm going to go down with, where are we, Flower Child. Just on a big fluffy brush and just pat that all over. Going to take that same brush into Smarty Pants and just softly run that through the crease. I'm lucky she actually has hooded deep set eyes as well, so I don't have to do much about changing my eye shape. I'm going to take my smaller blending brush, my taper blending brush, and go in with Jet Setter. Start putting it on the outer V. So like I said, I'm just keeping this with just a classic look. Nothing too crazy on the eye. Just going to go in with a bit of Smoke Show. And I'm taking that in an exaggerated V. Just going to clean off the brush a little bit and soften that out. So on a shader brush, I'm going to take Funny Girl, which is a shimmery kind of pale gold. Then I'm going to go back into my highlighter. I'm going to put a bit of that on the inner corner. And I'm going to run it just along that inner third of my lower lash as well. So she definitely runs a shimmer along this area. Similar to what I've shown before. It's a good technique at opening up those hooded eyes. On that fluffy brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of Smarty Pants underneath the eye just to smoke slightly. She doesn't do a lot of that, like she doesn't really smoke out the lower eye. So I'm just doing it softly. And then on an angled brush, I'm going to take a bit of Carbon by MAC, just a black eyeshadow. And she puts that underneath her lash line, along here. She doesn't wear eyeliner on the waterline, a black eyeliner, but she definitely puts some black in under this lash line. So what's left to do on the eyes is to do a winged liner. It's generally not a super thick liner that she puts on. I've got the Mallow Precision Pen Liner come in my Bella box this month, so might as well try it out. So the wing liner's on. I'm just going to curl my lashes, apply mascara and some false lashes. False lashes I'm using are quite dramatic. She does wear dramatic black lashes. So I've found in my collection, I don't think they're even available, just a pair of quite dense, longer lashes. It's the Girls Aloud by Eye Lure Nadine. So I'm going to... So the lashes are on. I'm going to run a little bit of cream liner into my waterline. And then through the brows, because she does have blonde brows, I'm just going to run a little bit of the light medium L'Oreal brow plumper. But she doesn't over define her brows or anything like that, so I'm just going to run a little bit of that through. And then time for lips. This is the one I have been looking forward to. She's got a very narrow top lip, so I'm going to run some concealer over the top area of my lip. And I'm going to take a red lip pencil. This is the BH Cosmetics in Delight. And I'm going to try to create a lip line. So I've left the lip line underneath my natural line on the top and kind of just run it just on my, I guess, the darker area of my lip line. Usually you'll do that lower bit, that overline a little bit. I haven't done that this time. I've just kept it right there. I'm going to take a red lipstick. I'm going to use the Bite lipstick in Cayenne. So I'm just going to set my face. Going to use the Australis Makeup Finishing Spray in Matte. So this is the makeup look. I'm going to go put on my wig and outfit and see if I can somehow look a little bit like Meghan. So I'm back with my wig on, and I don't know how it goes. I'll scoot back and show you my full outfit as well. I kind of feel slightly ridiculous. I'm hoping I can pull it off. Just no excuses. What do you think? Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and obviously the outfit at the end. Please don't diss my dancing, my 40-year-old daggy dancing. And it should be fun. So thank you very much for checking in. Please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior. And I'll see you later. Bye.